Another way to describe your data would be with a histogram. And a histogram is like a bar graph, except the horizontal axis is a number line. So we're going to look at the data and we're going to look at how we would do a histogram. So you would still want to highlight your data. So I've put my data here, and this data is from the test scores on page 253 in the textbook. So I would highlight my data, and I would hit Insert, Chart, just like we did before. And we're going to go over and say use the old chart editor, and notice a histogram did not pop up. So that looks nothing like a bar graph. So we would go over and hit Chart Types, and you want to make sure that you're selecting the histogram. This one is a bar graph with a line in it, so it's not quite what we're looking for. These are just bar graphs. A histogram, the bars are touching. So this one is your histogram. It's under Other, and if you hover over it, it says Histogram Chart. So we're going to click that. And then if we want to customize it, we will go under Customization. And notice on this one, these are your test scores down here, and this is the frequency. And I think that since the scores are so small, I would like to go every 2 scores instead of 5 as my scale down here at the bottom. So that would be listed under bucket size. So bucket size is your scale at the bottom, and right now it's going every 5, so I'm going to change it to 2. And notice when I clicked down to do something else, it went by every 2 now instead of every 5. The horizontal axis would be down here at the bottom, and let's say I want to give it a title and tell it that those are my scores, or let's see, test scores. It's actually in the data in the book, it's called quiz scores. So let's call it quiz scores. When I hit enter, it puts it down here. If I want the frequency of the quiz scores to be labeled here, I would need to do the drop down and change it to the vertical. So we'll just call that the frequency. And now it's labeled. My legend, if I look down through here, I can see that the color is right here, and here's my legend. And it says that it's blue. If I wanted to change it, I could change it to any color I wanted to. When I have it the way that I want it, I would hit Update. It's going to put it there just like it did before. If I want to move it to its own sheet, I would hit Move to Own Sheet. I could now change it to a PDF if I wanted to, and get it ready to put into Moodle. So Export, Open with Adobe. So here it is. I could save it to my desktop now if I wanted to. I'm going to call it Histogram, so that if my instructor wanted it, I would have an easier time of finding it. So here it is. I'm ready now to upload it to Moodle or email it to the instructor, whatever the instructor has asked for.